a lot of people here. There's so many of y'all here.
Oh my God, it is so freaking awesome. What's up, y'all?
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
All right, so welcome to Midlife Crisis, where we are tackling the truth and navigating the twists and turns of life's second act. We just made that up.
We just made it up.
How you feel about that? It's coming. I'm your girl, Mae.
And I'm Case.
And so let's just dive in. So how was
y'all
know we gotta start.
And it's a midlife crisis.
It is a midlife crisis. We gotta start here. I have to let everybody know. Get used to it. Cassie is not pregnant. I know y'all probably tired of me saying it, but
can we make it a monthly thing?
Monthly thing. Now I feel like you so fertile you could get pregnant every week.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
That's not how that works.
But are you pregnant?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm just cut off. I was like on my period.
Damn, you still get. Are you? Are you still like you?
I got girl full.
Damn.
Full like high school.
Damn.
Like
you be bleeding through your clothes?
Like fortunately, yes. I be wearing black.
Damn.
Like I wear black and everything. And it's like I need to like have a day.
Have you or were you ever like a 3-day girl or were you like a 6-day girl?
On the whole, so let's say it's like light. It tricks you on the first day.
Okay.
It's a little light on the first day. The cramps be rolling in.
Yeah, you a cramp girl too?
Oh God, I'm a cramp girl. But changing my diet, has like it's very like what do you call it? Low.
Okay.
Like it's I don't feel it real intense, but it's there.
I think we should move away from your period.
All right, that's fine. All right, what other crisis things are we going through?
How was your weekend?
Girl, the weekend was a crisis.
Talk to me.
Like a lot of crises.
Okay.
Like it was, is it crisis? Crisis? Does it like, is it plural all on its own?
You went to weekend.
Silas. Genius.
She always like to, if you're not from Chicago, you're listening.
But you're the English major.
She went to
I
don't know. Stay on the board, Silas. Stay on the board. So anywho, but no.
Yeah.
What did you have going on this
girl?
weekend?
I got a back crisis.
Okay.
Like it's real, G. Like backs are serious, right? Tax crisis.
Damn.
Like y'all, like, G, like get and then being a POA, my auntie who passed away last week. Make she's transitioned well.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot.
So what's going on with your back? I know. Oh, you all were in a car accident.
We was in a car accident, and then I think also like I've been always, I have got good posture.
Okay.
Shout out to Flawless. Come on, Tip. Right.
Okay.
But I think our over has extended, and like going through physical therapy has then brought out more shit that I didn't even know was going on with my body. And like I literally could not bend over, and I got a whole 2-year-old.
Bend on over, touch them toes. Let me see you freaky hoes. Okay.
Okay.
That's how.
Anywho, what's going on? What happened with your weekend?
It was pretty chill. Like I did. I hung out with my sorors. Our sorors. I'm sorry. Yeah. I did.
Our sorors tell me about our hangout time?
Yeah, you weren't there.
One.
Your back was probably out of whack.
4.
Yeah. It was a good time. Good time.
Oh.
We got an opportunity to talk about some. Actually, we had a lot of midlife conversations.
Y'all did? What y'all talk about?
Dating in your 40s. What you G for? Your ass got a whole man at the crib. Yeah, G. No, you don't know.
I don't envy it.
Oh, okay.
Because 30s was a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was rough. But you still always had Dre.
That's what that's the rest of them said too.
But but you ended up with him. So I mean,
I did.
But talking about some dating things. We talked about some ailments. Motherfuckers' knees be hurting.
This 40-year-old shit in our bodies is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, like, I used to do a amazing detox.
Oh, yeah.
And the next week, 10,000 is gone.
Yeah.
Now it's just not the same. It's like as soon as you turn 40, the light just bling, bling. Oh, your knees gone. Oh, your vision gone. Everything just goes.
Oh, your back gone.
G. I'm telling you, G, this fly. Is this the same fly from last week? Is this the same fly from last week?
That's a strong fly, G.
It needs to be dead.
It's an apocalypse.
We need to talk about this fly because I don't like it.
And what is he eating? There's no other flies here.
It's just this one.
Everything was cleaned up.
Yeah, we cleaned the
Where
space up.
is he going? What is he doing? How is he surviving?
Look at it. Look at it.
He coming for me too.
We need to talk about.
He want to be on the show.
He is on the show. We're gonna name the fly Freddy.
Did y'all talk about any guys y'all been dating?
Damn. Just get to it.
Any overlap? Yeah.
It's rough in Chicago. Like you definitely bumping heads with some people.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be man, like being on Facebook, the bumping head shit be real. I be seeing all type of stuff going to people things like, damn, look at this.
You too?
Listen, it be deep.
Yeah.
It be deep. It's like it's the constant struggle.
Shall we pray?
Dang. Dear Heavenly Father,
we just pray that these ladies find a man.
Come on.
That he is a good man.
When you say that, these ladies, could you say my name specifically?
Give Latoya S. March.
Yes, talk to me.
Find her man, a good man, a man that has money, Lord.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Yes. Who is Savannah?
Girl, just keep on. Come on. This is real. This is real.
This is very real. One that's walking the same walk as her.
Hallelujah.
That's on the journey. That's going to build with her.
Come on.
That's going to be able to love her, to love her family.
Speak to
for
me.
Mama Mae, Lord.
For
Brother Reggie, Lord.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, so that he comes and he shows himself. He reveals himself. It is obvious.
Don't leave my other friends out. They just add everybody.
And I don't want to call them out. All the sorors and all the friends that they all find good men. That it's not the same man, Lord.
Oh God.
Please don't let it be the same man, Lord.
Oh, yes.
We're not living in those times, Lord.
We're not there.
That's not what they want, Lord.
No.
Right. This is a man that is for each and every one of them. Bring him quickly, bring him rightfully, make him theirs, make it long life. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, the men in here.
Hey, man, what y'all about? Y'all be chosen?
No, they all are chosen.
Got you.
Anyway,
let's go to the hot topic.
Sorry. In the world.
I'm so tired of seeing these deaths.
It's usually they come in threes.
Okay, so we at Tito Jackson right now.
We got Tito. We have Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
We have James Earl Jones.
Oh, that was the three.
Right. And then we also got right now, maybe because they're in the same age range, maybe that was the three. Okay. But then you also got the young brother.
Oh, Quan.
Rich homie called Quan. And I feel like there was somebody else.
We don't want to name them more. I don't want to hear it.
It's a lie.
So Tito Jackson, 1953 to 2000.
Yeah.
I told my mama Tito Dash. Ooh, the fat one. Come on, Mom. Come on. You ain't got nothing else to say. That's all you got for Tito.
Wow, and that's the second one out of the Jackson 5.
Oh, wow. Who? Oh, Michael. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. When I think Jackson 5, I don't even think Mike
is such his own thing.
Man, I wasn't even thinking. I'm thinking about the brothers. But for real, those condolences to the Jackson family. And you mentioned,
you about to be like,
and you see so much of Mike, it's almost like you feel like he ain't going nowhere.
And he wasn't real.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know.
Frankie Beverly, we talked about Frankie Beverly. And if you all don't know, September the 20th, Black folks will turn everything into a holiday.
I love it.
September 20th, they want y'all to wear all whites.
Let's wear all white, y'all.
Wear your all white for Frankie
pure.
Beverly. Because here's the thing about Frankie Beverly. This man sung literally to his last day. I'm talking about, you a legend when you can literally sing till you can't sing no more.
That's crazy.
You're selling out concerts and you don't have a voice.
That's crazy.
Whole audience singing the songs for him. So I definitely want to make sure that he rested people. We're going to talk about some life.
He was 77. I just want to mention that.
Okay.
He reached his 11th cycle. Yeah. We'll get deeper on that another day.
77.
Yeah.
That's deep. All right. So we're talking about life. Cassie loves talking about, for whatever reason, she loves talking about this couple, Cardi B and her third baby with her husband.
Listen, I don't have anything else for them. I'm over it.
You over them?
I'm a little over it.
Okay,
it's
cool.
lost its luster.
It's lost its luster. Fine.
I'm just glad that she's got a healthy baby. That they have a healthy baby.
Shout out to them. All right, so the Emmys came on last night.
Yeah. Did y'all watch the Emmys?
Did y'all watch the Emmys? Do people still watch the Emmys? You
I watched it. I'm a TV person though. I love television.
Yeah, I mean, but even if you don't watch the Emmys, you know how we do. We rooting and celebrating everything that's
black. Absolutely.
Everything that's black. You was on. Get it together.
Card.
All right, have a drink, baby. Okay. All right, everything that's black. So we definitely had some home run yesterday, but we also shout out to the show The Bear.
Come on.
Which
shout out to The Bear, Chi-Town.
It's actually filmed in Chicago.
Yes, it is.
And we also have our homie,
yes, Corey Hendricks.
Corey Hendricks is on The Bear as well.
And that show is amazing.
I think they broke a record for the most amount of Emmys in one.
Oh, in 1 year. Yeah.
I think I want to say they had 25 nominations. So shout out to The Bear.
Shout out to The Bear. Y'all don't watch The Bear? Nobody watch The Bear? It's good, y'all. Well, it's really good.
Well, it don't matter. None of these people watching. Somebody's watching.
A lot of people watching.
They got 25 nominations.
There's more white people in America than there is anybody else.
Okay. Well, they watched it. So and far. You?
And myself. And Dre. And Corey.
Okay. I want to watch it. I just don't sit down and watch
it. It's a good ode to like Chicago, not black Chicago, because you know we live in our own bubble, y'all.
Yeah.
Right? It's an old. If you know other parts of Chicago, then you'll really be able to watch the Bear and be able to like get into it.
Okay.
And it's like, and it's about a chef.
Okay.
Who's come to take over his brother's beef, like Al's Beef restaurant.
Oh, that's dope.
His brother who passed away.
So it's focusing on Italian beef. That's dope.
Yeah, it is, and it's in the like back of the yards, diner style.
Okay.
But he's a highly trained chef.
Dope.
Telling line cooks, talk about some, y'all gotta say yes, chef, and they like, what are you talking about? They slopping together that sloppy Italian beef.
True.
And it's dope though, and he turns them into a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
love it.
It's dope, and he brings them up, so you see them all like become amazing.
All right, so shout out to The Bear, shout out to Corey.
Yeah,
we gotta get Corey on the show.
We definitely got to get Corey on the show. Y'all look out, Corey.
Corey, we calling you.
Yes,
sooner.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's on your old president. As soon as I say your old president, everybody's like laughing. Like Donald Trump, the FBI has confirmed that there was a second attempt on his life, and this supposedly took place in Florida
at the golf course.
At the golf
500 feet from him.
Yeah.
A gun was pointed at him.
Yes.
Right. This dude had a whole setup right outside. It was crazy.
You know what? After being avid watcher of Scandal, it's really hard to believe a lot of the stuff because I watched Silas Bean.
Yeah, it's the same.
And it's the way they picked. Actually, one of the shows on the Emmys talked about how some of the things that they would come up with were so far-fetched back at 25 years ago, but it seems super normal now. That's the feeling that we're getting when it comes to.
So is it art imitating life, or is it life imitating art imitating life?
Mm-hmm. It's Donald Trump dumbass.
It's definitely Donald Trump's dumbass.
I mean,
I think all of it's up.
Yeah, it's weird. And if you talk to my mama, she's convinced that it is all fake and that he is literally creating these attempts to boost his push back into.
I certify what your mom just said.
Okay. She would love to hear that.
It's true. It's fact. Mama Mae.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely true. You are not alone in that theory. I'm sure there's lots of people to believe that. That nigga.
What you
inspired?
What you just call Donald Trump?
He's definitely a nigga. He played. What did he play at one of his rallies?
Girl, he be playing.
And they said like nigga is all through it. Like he had, I forgot. Girl. Oh yeah, when a 50 Cent song.
Girl, he's a mess. He had a Latino artist come up. His name, and forgive me for not knowing, but Nikki something. He thought it was a girl. He's like, she's hot because they were endorsing him and they gave him the name. He's like, yeah, she's hot. Then he walks
he just
up,
saying anything.
Just say anything. Which goes on to our next topic, which JD Vance actually has stated that he was being honest that they do create stories just to capture the media's attention. Yeah. So with them telling people this, they still believe the things that come out of their mouth.
I don't know why.
It's just weird.
I don't know because people love to be entertained.
Speaking of entertainment, did you listen to the Shannon Sharp audio? You didn't listen to it? Oh, did y'all listen?
It was enough to just
90 seconds of this. Okay. All right. So for those of you all don't know, Shannon Sharp, of course. I can't listen to that shit. I can't listen to it again. But Shannon Sharp, NFL Hall of Famer and current ESPN presenter, and of course, we all know he got his own Shay Shay podcast.
The fact that it's called Shay Shay, but keep going.
We can talk about that. We can wrap into everything. Okay. So he shocked his 3.2 million IG followers with a live of him apparently in the middle of getting it on with a woman.
The fact that we gotta say woman.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. A woman named Michelle. It went a full 90 good seconds, baby.
And it was done. And it was on with.
It started a good 90 seconds. And one of the most famous lines of it was that's my Michelle. That's what he said. And they started tagging this other lady. She's like, listen, my name is Michelle, not Michelle. It ain't me. So at first he went on the biggest PR thing that people say is, oh, my account was hacked.
Right.
Me and my team are on this now. Then he was like, maybe I should go back and tell the truth. So he said it was just an accident, blah, 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 blah. He said he called ESPN, his agent.
But nobody cares. There's nothing to be ashamed of, sir. Like, that's a bet. Like, we don't care.
Well, everybody also thinks, like Trump, he's lying, that it was a setup because he's been getting so many
so much flack about his
sexuality. And then everybody is like pushed it, right? Let's let it out. Everybody's like, but it doesn't prove anything other than you too could like you could be bisexual.
That's what we're talking, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, and then also his stylist, who people were connecting him to, has been doing all these cryptic stories like y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. So
go to that. But first of all, I just need to say this. How do you accidentally turn on IG Live? You gotta first get on Instagram.
It's a lot of steps.
You then gotta click the little plus sign. You gotta slide over because it's not just that easy now. You gotta slide over once you click the plus sign to live. Yeah. Because I think the first thing that shows up is story. This is not an accident.
It's not. All right. So also want to make sure we got our people.
We don't care. Be who you want to be.
Make sure I forgot we didn't do this. We got our
people.
You
call it Shay. We love you though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You okay? Did you drink your drink?
Because
we got these good drinks. Yeah.
Mitch on the move, baby.
My Mitch on the move with some whiskey.
Clank. Look into my eyes.
Yes, honey. Baby Mitch got me on the move, baby. It's moving. Is it moving for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, Shay Shay move.
Girl, wait a minute, though. I had to get this story out.
Shay Shay.
David Banner.
Your boo?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Now we over David.
I'm over David. We can talk about
but what if he's the one that you pray for? That we just pray for?
Oh, baby. Oh, you right. You know what? I can't put that filter on there like that. We'll talk about it. But David Banner has said that he's finally ready to settle down.
Oh,
get married and have kids. At his age, he's 50.
You ready? He's 50. You
47. I mean, you still popping that pussy and popping having kids?
Full cycle.
Full cycle.
Full 16-year-old cycle.
Bleeding on the chair right now. Bleeding on the chair right now. Bleeding on the chair right now. Need to change your clothes.
You still bleeding? Yeah. Go get David Banner some kids.
Baby,
you always say that
baby, they might be scrambled.
It's you.
They might be scrambled, baby. Well, that's not the story. All right. So he is single and childless, and he is ready. But you know what? He's a man at 50. He can have his first baby.
Yeah, and he can
have multiple babies and keep having babies and keep having babies. And if he's still producing, then keep having babies because he got the money to take care of them.
And you.
Why you still trying to put me on that?
Why
not? I mean, I ain't mad at it. It's not like you giving me some trash. So. That's what David Banner. I'm gonna go in his DM. Let me tell you a quick story. Long time ago, I used to have like this big crush on David Banner, and I worked at a university, and I was like, the best way to get to David Banner is to book him so I booked him for Black History Month.
And she did.
I sure did. Booked him up for Black History Month, and I got a chance to meet. He was really nice, but he wasn't.
I know. She was like the vibe.
Oh, the vibe wasn't there. You know, we weren't clicking, you know, it was more like friend zone. So at that moment, I told him we could be friends. That part really didn't happen, but in my mind, that's how it happened. So we broke up after that. But he's a good guy. He's a good man, Savannah. It's a pop culture reference that your dumbass never will know. She never knows nothing, y'all. It really angers me. I'm not gonna lie.
I have shit to do.
Oh, really? This shit came out years ago. Okay,
well,
I'm gonna say this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
What is years?
Hold on, stop. No, shut up, Cassie.
For a very long fucking time.
I'm gonna ask this to the audience. He's a good man. Savannah came from where, y'all? Speak up so y'all won't think I'm crazy out there. Where did it come from?
Oh shit! You want me to wretch back down there?
Yes. Get to it.
But I can do Mary smoking that. I mean, Angela Bassett.
Can't stop.
Lighting all this fucking clothes on fire.
No. All right, y'all. Last. I'm girl, you be stressing me. When I say stressing me out, stressing me out.
Oh man, she be calling. Did you see this trend? Insert any trend. I'd be like, no. What?
I'll be mad.
I don't know. No.
We got a whole show. You know shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on out here.
But you let me know.
Right. She definitely know about all the marches in Chicago. No. That motherfucker know about all the marches in Chicago. We're gonna meet downtown for reparations. We're gonna meet on the west side because they closed the bookstore. We're gonna meet at the, she know. I mean, so that's the balance in the relationship.
It is.
It's the balance.
You got me. I got you.
Yeah, that's it,
babe. Okay, come on, let's go.
All right, we gotta wrap it up because we getting ready. All right, so Lil Wayne, he expresses his hurt and disappointment for not being able to
be at the Super Bowl.
Headline the Super Bowl. But you know what though? I mean, y'all know Lil Wayne be forget. I fuck with Wayne. And I think Wayne, his catalog can hold a Super Bowl. All the collabos, it definitely could. But y'all know Wayne even said himself he don't remember the words to his shit. Like that's big risk.
Funny. They like, no, fuck it. That's too much money.
And we also know that Jay
get high that day.
Y'all know how Jay get. If Jay don't fuck with you, Jay don't fuck with you. This is a faint sound behind us that said it's commercial.
It's commercial time. All right. TBM 360. That's my business, y'all. Y'all need to come rock with us. All right. If y'all need y'all websites done, if you need social media done, if you need lead generation and automations, then you need to check out tbm360.biz. That's tbm360.biz. It's time to take your business to the next level with AI automations with us. We'll see you on the other side. Let's level up together. Yeah.
Y'all. I have been waiting on this day. Today we have special guests. Are we passing out? Are we giving them drinks too?
Yeah. Come on, I gotta get a cheers in. Look into the eyes. Yeah, look in the eyes.
Look in the eyes. We have none other than Dedra and Doug of Pookie
Crackers.
Listen, I don't know if you could be in Chicago or be anywhere, but not that and not know who the hell Pookie Crack Case is.
That's real talk.
But we're gonna talk more about the crack case. But we got some other questions for them. So of course, this is the wonderful Dedra Simmons. And But what? Listen, Mr. September himself, Doug Simmons, also known as September Petty Simmons.
Listen, it goes down.
It goes
on
down
his
with
social
them.
media.
Yeah. So I've been excited. Like I've been watching Dedra from afar, been knowing Doug forever. Like forever. And Cassie smiled because she knows. So Chanel, which is, or Mitch on the Move, whichever way you want to call him, is
my
Doug's
boy.
little brother. We went to elementary school together. Doug was the older brother. I was like, oh my God. Chanel like, yeah, high school. You know, but we all really grew up together. We really became family. So been knowing them forever from when you were singing.
Yeah. Shout out to the Cribs of the Crib.
Yeah. So it's a lot going on. Just
Did you used to have like a little zoot suit on? And
You used to
stuff.
wear
suits all
Don't play with me now. And briefcases.
And briefcases in high school.
Briefcases too.
In high school.
Yeah.
high school.
Oh, that's like when you.
Yeah. What year did you go? Dumber, right?
I was dumb.
Okay,
now. Or not?
It's a real blue and gold. I ain't ashamed to say
Oh,
it.
you finna have CBS
It's
come
only
on.
It's only like
20 schools that got blue and gold.
But here's the thing: if you're not from Chicago doesn't matter what college you went to. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
What accomplishments that you have had.
It's about the high school.
It's about your high school, and this man went to Dunbar. All right, so let's talk about it. So we talked about how we know you, but where did this D&D magic come from?
Hey,
D&D.
You gonna tell him?
I'll tell you. You know what? So I was taking my daughter out to a restaurant. I was taking her to Soul Veg on 75th.
Shout out.
Out to Soul Veg, and I wanted the vegan lasagna that they have, but they didn't have it on Sunday. So it was a new restaurant. Restaurant down the street, right? So I went to the new restaurant down the street. I took my daughter with me. I think she was very young at the time. And so we sitting down, and so I see her with her friend walking the door. Now, typically, when I'm out with my daughter, I don't talk to women when I have my daughter with me.
It's her time. I got you.
It's her time. So we were there. She was there with her friends. I was ear hustling a little bit, and looking at her. And so I thought I had an opportunity.
I got to interrupt you real quick. Face is beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful sister.
But I know what else you saw.
Oh yeah, she had an outfit on, man. It was crazy.
All that.
Crazy. It's always the jeans, you know. I'm more of a butt man. I'm not into the breast thing, so I'm into the booty.
I ain't got no booty.
She was rocking the jeans right. She was doing her thing, but I couldn't talk to her. And my daughter left and went to the bathroom. I had an opportunity to talk to her, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I saw her 3 days later on a post on Facebook.
But how did you know it was me?
Well, she changed the profile pictures to the outfit that she had on. That's how that started. And
it was like, damn, there she goes.
There she goes.
But I thought I was gonna get her right away, so I jumped in the inbox. I tried. I jumped in the inbox. I'm like, hey, yeah, you know,
did you know that?
The restaurant the other day.
He came right on in there.
I was smooth with it, though. I was smooth with it.
Did you like oh, but what happened?
As soon as I told her about, because I told her I was ear hustling, and I was like, man, I heard you say that you was talking to some guy, whatever. After that, she went radio silent.
Why you doing like that? Tell me why.
Because I don't date multiple men at one time. I'll be focused on what I'm focused on at that moment. Okay. And at that moment, that's what I was focused on. So I wasn't giving anybody else any of my time outside of that. That's because you're a good woman. Well, I try to be, yes. I try to be. I mean, I always was. I consider myself to be a good person. So yeah.
So what changed? Because something had to change.
He was pretty persistent. He basically told me, He basically told me, "May the best man win." He was not going to give up, and so he started doing little stuff. So
look at Cassie.
Spells. Spells. Well,
So I grow up from a cooking family. And I mean,
Clearly.
I cook. Like I cook meals, and then I've always used to cook my meals, and then I would post the food on Facebook. And so whenever I would post the meals, he would come in my inbox. He would compliment on the post, but it would be various men on there like, man, I got to come over for dinner. And I would just skip over the comments and ignore them.
Okay.
And then he would come in my inbox and he said, you got to come over here and make a meal for me. I said, I'm not making nothing for you. I've never been,
But I was cracking jokes.
He was cracking jokes. It was like he gave me something to be able to respond.
I was like, I know you ain't cooked the meal.
Listen, in order for me to respond, you got to be, so it wasn't annoying. It came more like he was very witty. He was very funny. He was cracking jokes. And he would be like, you ain't cooked that food. You gotta show me you cooked that food.
Yeah, right.
So it was kind of like, hey,
There it is.
and I was very just being stubborn, you know. I was like, listen, I don't cook for random men. Okay. You know, you gotta be my man, or you have to be my family. And he said, well, I gotta figure out how to be your man then, you know. And so that's how I did. And the other dude, he kind of messed up.
He messed up.
And then that's when the
dropped
opportunity
that ball.
arose. It was a few months later. He dropped the ball.
So we talking about months of
Yeah.
Well, you know, I used to crack jokes all the time on her page. Like she has some perfume that she likes, and so I copied it and then I put it on my page. Like, yeah, something about I'm gonna get a young lady like this, some perfume like this, or whatever. And people were inboxing her like, "Girl, he copying your style and this and that." So it turned into one of them situations. We started cracking jokes about it, and so after that, we just started really hitting it off, had conversations a lot, and then it just turned into something else.
Okay, so how long did y'all date before her proposal? I'm just
It was
curious.
about 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this, and
what's
I tell my wife this all the time. I feel like the first couple of years, you're really just trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
You really figured each other out within that time. You know what you want to do, but man, y'all got to work out the kinks, because sometimes when you move in with people, you realize there's a whole lot of other things. Like, you know, she don't like water on the sink. You know what I mean? I might put water in the sink after I brush my teeth.
Don't.
It's a problem. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of work out the kinks. Once we worked the kinks out, I knew it was time, and I did what I had to do as a man. You know.
Hey,
Very,
listen,
very well.
who said what they say? Ashana said, you can't fumble a good woman.
You can't.
Come on.
Time waits for no one.
Hey, and Joey Woodford said, show me. Show me
That's right.
just your food that you cooking.
That's
there.
right. Show me. She showed me.
I showed him too. When I first met him, he was this small.
Yeah, I was ready.
And the first thing I told him is, baby, you too small. I gotta fatten you up.
Did you get them together?
If y'all go look at the post, back then she was making steaks and stuff on a random Wednesday.
Wow.
There were people who were asking her to actually open up a restaurant. She never wanted to open a bakery. She actually wanted to open up they were actually wanted her to open a restaurant. She didn't want to have no parts of none of this.
I didn't want to have no parts of
None
none
of
of
it.
it.
All right.
Really, she did not.
So we're gonna fast forward, right? So we went through all the dating phase, right? Now y'all got married.
Yes.
Mhm.
You got married,
Mm-hmm.
and then something really interesting happened.
Yeah, I created the wedding invoice.
Yeah.
I created a wedding invoice
Everybody
all
knows.
over the world. About-
Yes,
And they
everyone
blamed it
knows
on
that
me.
Dedra and Doug are actually the couple that went viral for creating. You want to give them
the wedding invoice.
The wedding invoice.
Let the people know the backstory.
So the backstory to it was this: we had planned the wedding out a year prior. We told everybody about everything, and so we got down to like the last 2 weeks of the whole situation. And so
was it a destination?
it was
Yeah.
destination wedding in Jamaica.
Okay.
108 people that showed up, and there were a few people that didn't show up, but they were supposed to show up.
Okay.
It did not show up. So we get to Jamaica, they don't show, we come back. So all I said was, hey,
He's September Petty.
would
remember?
I be wrong if I posted this? I created an actual invoice with what they owed me. I never sent it out to anybody, but I created it. It was a guy in the Huffington Post that said, I can't believe somebody would do this. And why did he do that? It went all over the world. First thing,
that though?
he caught it online because remember, it had 10,000 shares by the time you saw it.
Okay.
It already had 10,000 shares that night.
People assume that you said
That I sent the invoice out. And so he was so shocked. And so after that, it was on Gayle King and Steve Harvey, and it went all over the place. Before I know it, I was getting inbox messages from people literally in Budapest saying, I love what you did. Because the thing about it is this, don't play with people's money. People work hard for their money, and we pay for it. We don't have no money issues. We pay for everything outright.
You know, the first thing they say is when you hold people accountable,
that you broke or something.
You broke.
No, you ain't broke.
Oh, you couldn't afford the wedding. No, we paid cash.
It's principles today. It's principles.
But still, I don't care if it was $20. If it was $10.
It's not just right about the money. It's also about the ability that other people couldn't come because of those things.
Exactly. Don't play with people's money.
Because everybody know you got to cut your list down. You know all these people.
I also think about when I think about weddings, like to be invited to a wedding, that means that I am picking you to witness something that I have decided that was special to me and my partner, and I'm choosing you to witness it and be a part.
Yeah.
So there is principle involved. So people assume. So did you do any interviews about this or?
Yeah, we was on every station. We was on every station. Everybody was. You know what? What started it all was the New York Post did a really, really great write-up about the whole story.
Okay.
And they explained it to people. But right now it's become a debatable topic because here's the thing. There's some people who are very, very selfish and think that, oh, you can stand to lose money. But when you're out of town or you're doing anything, I've seen birthday parties where 40 people did not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but
I paid for you.
After RSVP.
I'm supposed to be your people. And they had an opportunity. It wasn't like they said I'm sick or my dog or anything like that. They just did not show.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't say anything.
Real quick, Tanisha says, my type of petty.
I'm very petty.
Dr. Amanda says, do not play with people's coins.
Not at all.
Right. And so does Tiffany Richardson. Everybody is tuned in. Okay. So now that we've got through all this, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. But you talked about how you weren't trying to open up no restaurants or do any of that. You just love cooking. How did you get there? How did you get into this business?
I don't know. I just woke up one day with a bakery.
She decked inside.
It was just like that. So I had turned our apartment. So when me and Doug first met, I lived in the west suburbs. I lived in Bellwood.
Come on, 290.
I am from the west side. I'm from K-Town. I met this man, this South Side man,
specifically over East.
Yes.
Right.
And he told me, I'm not moving out west.
Oh.
It was just flat out. He was like, I would love for you to come with me. That's definitely a tough thing
for Southsiders.
And so, you know, Southsiders do not change. They just gonna be where they at. It was no flexibility. And so I had my own place.
I do West Loop. I'm sorry.
I had my own place. He had his own place. Once we decided to be one band, one sound, one unit under one household. Yeah. And we decided, well, before I even decided to do that, I was like, what are we doing here? Because I'm perfectly capable. I'm over here. I'm doing my thing over here.
Yeah.
You doing your thing over here. If we're not moving in for the purpose of seeing if we're going to get married,
I got you.
There is no sense of us. We can just keep living in separate households.
Yeah.
And so once that was established that we were dating for the purpose to get married, then I moved in.
Got it.
To the South Side, and I've been a South Side ever since. And let me just say this: the whole West Side, South Side thing, cut that out. First of all, the West Side can fit in the South Side 5-10 times over. You can't compare the two sides of town because this West Side is so small and the South Side is just so expansive.
But you know what? I call myself an honorary West Side because I worked at Marshall High School for 10 years.
I went to Marshall. I graduated class of '96, Marshall Commando.
I think it's because even though the West Side is smaller, it's so mighty though.
It is. It's a lot of culture.
It's a lot. The West Side be loud and proud.
Yeah.
So they
and outside all day and all night.
People go toe to toe with y'all. But I love the South Side. I have so grown to love the South Side of Chicago and what it offers and what it represents. So I love both sides now. Wow. I am a West Sider living on the South Side.
Come on now. I love
So
that.
always
I
represent.
have a friend, Melva. She calls herself a both sider.
Yes.
She's a both sider.
Yeah.
So she was born and raised on the west side, but she's lived her a lot of her adult life
On the south side. Yeah. For
She
sure.
loves them both.
Yeah.
All right, so we can't.
That's my girl Vita too. She like that. Well, she been on the south side since she was 7, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, once you're on the west side.
But she on the west side. She grew up. She was born on the west side.
It's almost like a whole
Yeah.
other city.
Yeah.
It's like a whole other city.
That's for sure. All right.
We gotta talk about the name.
Yeah.
Pookie Crack Cake.
And we gotta play a game.
Yeah. All of it.
Right.
Pookie Crack Cake. So I've been following before Dedra was your girlfriend. I've been seeing these cakes forever. When you were making whole cakes, and people was like, "Well, I need one. Well, I need two." They fight during the holidays trying to get these cakes. Dedra said, "Fuck that! I'm not making these whole cakes no more. Y'all can get these loaves.
That's right.
We're doing it this way. We're gonna make it work." But the name, I remember, because they didn't always have a name, right?
No.
They didn't always have a name. Can we talk about when they got the name?
Mhm.
How you got the
How?
name and the response to the name. I know
Yeah.
that's a lot.
So the name really came from the customers, right? The customers used to always say, because the people they would block the streets off to get the cake. They didn't care. Now you got to think, I was selling cakes. I was baking these cakes in my home.
Yeah.
So we were on a residential block.
Yeah.
And in order for people to get their cake, they would literally block the streets off. And they would be lined up outside of our condo building getting those cakes. And they didn't care that the street was blocked out. We had a one-way street. They didn't care. They were telling people, hold on, I got to get my cake.
Right.
And so the neighbors and everybody on Facebook, they, when people would show pictures, customers would post photos like, y'all, look how many customers this lady got outside her house waiting on cakes. And they would be lined up.
Like dope things.
Well, I don't want to say it, but
I'm sorry.
that's what people would
liberal on
always
this show
reference
here.
it to. They would reference it to a crack line. You have a crack line outside your house. What are you selling? What is going on?
What's going on?
What is
really going on?
Why is this happening every single weekend?
Yeah.
Like, why are your people blocking the streets off? Well, this was everywhere. This was in Bellwood. This was on the west side. This was out south. When I moved with him, it didn't matter. My customers followed me wherever I went.
Let's go.
And so when it became such a frenzy like that, and people were, like you say, fighting over a spot to get a cake, they were like, you putting crack in them cakes. You got to be putting crack in them. So I said, well, you know what? How do we turn a negative into a positive? How can we, because that's not my agenda. I don't sell crack, never sold drugs. I don't promote drugs. I don't do anything dealing with any kind of drug use or activity. But if people are referencing it to that, let's turn a negative into a positive. Let's educate people on what an actual crack cake is. It is an actual thing as a crack cake. It's a style of cake,
that people understand.
and it's a Southern thing. If you go to the South, my great grandmother was from Clayton, Louisiana. That's who taught me my gist of cooking and everything. And so she had crack cakes on our table every Sunday. A crack cake is nothing but a bundt cake. When the crack forms at the top of the cake, you poke holes in the cake and you pour all of your delicious ooey gooiness in it, whether it was a rum glaze, whether it was a lemon glaze, whatever it is, you pour it into the holes and the cracks of the cake.
Somebody pick me. Because let me tell you, when I had it, I wanted to rename it.
What you want to rename it?
To a cum cake.
All right.
This is why.
Let's pray, Lord.
It was like, have an orgasm.
It was off the cake.
She said, "Ooh, I gotta take some home with Dre." I said, "No, bitch, no.
Yeah.
We not have another
But you thought it was a baseball
cake.
Okay.
No."
And I did it all.
And I gotta say this, y'all, because I know y'all the time is short. You know, there was a lot of people that when she came out with this cake, everybody was trying to compare her to certain bakeries like Stephanie Hart and things like that. It was such a great moment when Stephanie Hart actually sat down.
Yes.
With
Oh
these-
my God. We were there.
And let me just say this.
Man,
We
crazy.
love Stephanie Hart.
Yeah.
We embrace so many different bakers.
Yeah.
Listen, I embrace my people. I don't care if you're doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
The only competition I have is for myself.
Come on.
I am in my own lane. I do my own thing.
Yes.
I don't compare nothing to nobody. I have an excellent product. A lot of bakers do.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's enough out here for everybody. We need to stop having a competitive mindset, and we need to come together. We can do so many things together as separate and being opposition to each other.
I see y'all selling other desserts.
Man, we do, and we support our people.
Yeah.
And we want everybody to eat.
I love it.
Not just us. We want everybody to eat it. We can have you to make some money. We gon'
sell out every day
and put you on.
Because we got our own thing. We sell out of cakes every day.
Mitch on the move.
Our brother, my brother, while y'all talking about Mitch on the move, my brother, when I first started this business with my wife, I told him, I said, man, listen, I need your help because I come from the record industry. I did, I worked marketing, advertising for Warner Brothers and different record companies.
Yeah.
So I remember the days. I know y'all don't like Diddy, but I remember the days of Bad Boy Street Team.
Oh yeah.
I remember Happy and all the rest of you got John Monopoly going out and Mary Datcher.
Yeah.
And I was out there with them with John Davis.
Yeah.
And so I told my brother, we're gonna take this to the streets.
Yeah. So y'all was moving products.
We moved the product.
We was in all the beauty shop, barber salons, hospitals.
Yeah.
My brother Mitch is sitting over here on my side because this is my right hand man, but this is my left. Like everybody has to have a team around it. And you have to have a support system. And this has been my support system since we hit the street.
And speaking of, it's a full family business.
Yes.
Full family.
Drove past
But mama
mother works with us.
Yes. That makes it certified.
And nobody works for me. Everybody works for themselves.
Yes.
We work together as a team. I always say I have a team. I don't have any employees. All of these people work for
And
themselves.
you call your customers
celebrities.
They are my celebrities.
And let me tell y'all why we did that. Celebrity. So here's the thing: a celebrity will come to your business one time. Yeah, they'll get you a nice following of people. But let me tell you something: your customers are your celebrities because they come in there every day,
and they send it
back, and they send more people, and they talk about you. All the videos we got, you can't get that from just. We got actual videos of people tasting the cake live.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Hold on, real quick. Resilient Lakeisha says it's enough money out here for us all.
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
So you are officially open what day?
July 16th.
July 16th of 2023.
Of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those days y'all didn't sell out?
We sold out every day. We
Every single.
So y'all sold out today.
Still,
Well,
we
we're
weren't
not open on
open today.
Mondays.
So we're open
Tomorrow-
Tuesday through Saturday.
So y'all was open. Y'all
we-
sold out on Saturday.
Saturday. What? In about
We've
an hour
sold
and a half.
out every single day since we've opened our doors. Every business day
Since
since
I got
we've
back.
opened our doors. We have sold out every single
When
day.
your back doing, sis?
I suffer from sciatica. So you know what I do? I just put my back brace on and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Girl, I can't. We gotta play this game. We'll talk about
Right.
back all
So
day.
it's a simple game. It's a couples edition, newlywed edition. I'm gonna say
What we playing again? What we playing again?
Newlywed game.
Yeah.
Couples edition.
Uh-oh.
All you do is listen to the question and point to the person, either you or them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. I need to see.
And don't think too hard.
I ain't.
Let's go.
Who needs the most attention?
He said me.
Okay. Who is the better cook?
Of course.
Who said I love you first?
I did. Right there's my best friend. No, with no question.
Who is the freakiest?
Oh, this a man.
That's it.
Ass nigga, you a 69 God. A 69 God.
And we got somebody in our audience. Just stacked it on the boss.
Who makes the most money?
Oh, she does.
Okay.
She right.
Who's most likely to say they're sorry first?
Neither one of you.
I'm cheating Taurus.
Sorry,
Yeah, they.
It's just an argument all
We
day.
just gonna be like, all right.
I do apologize more now.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Who's most likely to get arrested?
Oh, probably me.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it off. Yeah, for real.
I did.
Yeah.
Who is the funniest?
Me.
No, I'm funny as hell.
I crack jokes. all the
Me
time.
too.
Who the funniest?
Oh, no shit.
I'm funny. I'm a good time. People think I'm mean. I'll be like, man, y'all gotta get to know me. I'm cool as hell.
I can't wait to see y'all fight on this one. Who has the better style?
She does. She got better style. I mean, I dress my butt off, but now at this stage, I compliment what she has. So when she got certain things, I compliment.
Okay. All right, last one. Who's most likely to give a customer a free cake?
Me.
He's a giver. We both givers,
yeah.
but he deals with the customers.
But
I'm in the back.
Yeah, but I
cooking.
do it all the time. You know, if it's somebody's birthday or something, you know what? I let God just tell me who to give it to.
We're just givers anyway. It goes way beyond cake.
Yeah.
We gotta listen to God.
Yeah.
You know,
He gonna bless you all day.
I've been doing this long before. Like, I mean, I used to give my Facebook friends. We would go out and give out stuff long before it became popular to go to the Lord Whacker. I was doing that a long time ago.
Now let me ask y'all this: where, if they under a fucking rock, but where can they find you?
Okay.
Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram,
all Pookie Crack
and
Cakes.
we are at 105 East 47th Street.
On the low end, baby.
Super viral videos. I did one of my first ones. I was like, damn, I don't know what's special about this video. This motherfucker keep going.
Well, we waiting. You got to come on back and do Mitch on the move now, man.
We want the kitchen this time.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, you got to. Y'all got to come, man.
Well, let's do it. Everybody give it up for Pookie Crack Cake.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Come on, let's come on.
All right, so just sit right there. We're about to go
My
to
brother
commercial.
Genius told me to sit my butt up, man. I've been trying to lean back. He won't let me lean back.
This show commercial.
This is my commercial?
Yes, all may
About
be.
myself?
Yes, all may be.
All right. This is your girl Mae. This is your girl Mae. All right. We is back outside. Make sure y'all go and follow your favorite influencer on all Mae be on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Ooh.
Y'all throw that.
I did. Let's go.
Come on, man. Back outside.
My production note. It's show commercial. It is.
I just thought it'd be dope coming from you this time.
I've been looking forward to them little videos that you do.
Big videos. Big videos.
I know. We street.
We are.
We street.
And this is my east side.
Come on, we Brentmar. Come on, let's act like we don't know where we from.
East side crazy.
Let them know, right?
All right, y'all. So we get these letters, so just y'all know we get letters from people. Cass, you want to read today?
Sure, I will definitely read it today. We're gonna check these DMs, baby.
We're checking our DMs. We're giving advice to people. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if our advice be worth anything.
But we're gonna give it anyway.
Don't give it anyway.
If you help one person,
We've done our duty.
That's right.
You've done your due diligence. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Dear Mae Case. Oh, it's a guy.
Oh, okay. Just use the record voice.
I never thought I'd be the type to reach out for advice. But here I am. I'm ignoring you. I'm 45. No, still in prime shape with a vibe that draws women to me. Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, man.
Whether it's daughters, mothers, or even grandmothers, they all seem to gravitate towards your boy. Okay.
Okay.
And it's not just my looks, it's that energy. You know what I mean.
Okay.
I'm a retired thug. I used to be in the streets, but I've turned the hustle into something legit. I'm doing well in the cannabis industry, running my own business. Clean money, no mess.
I was about to say, is he just selling weed on the street or what?
He's like, clean money, no mess.
Okay.
I've still got that edge though. It's a part of who I am. A few months ago, I met a woman. She's 31. Remember, he's 45. Okay.
All right.
She's stunning, smart, and in law school. On paper, we shouldn't work, but in reality, it's fireworks.
Okay.
We've been intimate and it's next level. She even cooks for me in a way that hits deeper than just a meal.
Right. I didn't write this, y'all.
Oh, they're gonna be like, September Petty wrote this. No, one of your DMs. Yeah. This is not a September Petty letter.
He sound like me. It's got me thinking about a future I never thought I'd want at this stage of my life, like having another baby. Damn. Okay.
Think about that.
Yeah, he on that David Banner.
Right.
We've said I love you, but now I'm wondering if it's real. She's got this bright future ahead, and I'm still carrying my past. And I'm just a fun chapter before she moves on to someone more appropriate. Am I setting myself up for heartbreak? Is this love the real thing, or am I just high off the chemistry? Help me out before I do something I can't take back. Sincerely, Mr. Retired Thug with a heart.
Can I say something first?
Yes, please.
Please.
I think the problem is I've been there and I've talked to my wife, and I think we all try to self-sabotage.
Oh,
I think so. We all do this. We get somebody, we feel like it's just right, it's perfect.
yeah.
We start to self-sabotage and backpedal.
Okay.
And I think that's really what his problem is. He's backpedaling.
Mm.
You know, if you're a grown man and you figured it out, stop the bullshit.
Mm.
And be a man. Step up to the plate and do what you're supposed to do. Let it be what it's going to be. If you fail, you fail. See, the problem is we are scared to be vulnerable and transparent, and that's what kills us all the time.
Okay.
Vulnerability and transparency is what's going to make it work.
Okay.
But when you start saying this, I don't know. You start talking about how great you are.
You done already
you done killed yourself.
Self-doubt.
Just come on, now you doubt yourself. How you this great man and the sex great, and then you're gonna fall off and say, I don't know if I'm making a mistake. Negro, please stop self-sabotage and be a man. Step up, put your big drawers on, and walk like a dog, man.
September Petty is not that petty.
Walk these dogs and represent.
But you know what? It's literally to listen to the man's perspective on the man's perspective.
I love that.
It's something because I was in a whole nother lane with the response because my thought was, damn, she 31. It might really be a good time for her. And this may be something that is like, you know, a lot of times younger women, they love older guys because they do like that father, like that dominant feel. Will it last? And the thing that got me the most was when he said, is this love real or am I just high off the chemistry?
Yeah.
Am I just high off the chemistry? That was the part that triggered me. Like, is he really liking her deep down as a person, or is it about this whole?
Women mature younger.
They do.
No. Women be 30 and like, I'm ready. A man got to be 35 and up to figure out. The life bulb just 35. And I
was asking her to mention if he's 45, he might
be. This is the time. He just at the level.
So, right, me and a friend was having a conversation. I ain't gonna point this friend out about a chick that we went to high school with. Right? Okay. And how she wasn't checking for him back in the day, right? Okay. And when we was like reminiscing on this, I was like, oh, she wasn't checking for nobody our age. Period. Yeah. She never dated anybody our age. Every guy, unfortunately, like this, like R. Kelly stuff. She was only dating while we was 15 years old. Like 27. She was dating a 27-year-old with a drop top. Yeah. But she was so mature that she wasn't flashy with it. Nobody knew unless you were very close to her. Yeah. Right. And the guys that she's I think she's been married twice, both of them older men. Right. So like I'm with you. Yeah. Like I don't think that he is only high off the chemistry because he understands everything else about her life. He does know about the fact that she's a lawyer and that she's got this bright future that he's into. So
he said that he was wondering if it was he mentioned a part about her getting herself together and possibly just running off, but that goes back to your point. But it might be that self-sabotage.
Nobody's gonna do.
Nobody, whether it's her.
It could be somebody your age.
Because a person going to law school. Exactly. Yeah. You sitting around here waiting, and when they make it, that's just part of their character. You ain't gonna know that until they happen.
So are y'all saying that he should not look at it as a fun chapter and just live in it?
Live in the moment every day.
Yeah, don't self-sabotage. If you are ready for this, if you are ready to actually like grow up and mature and be on something serious, then be that and say it. Right. And if she's not in that space, then awesome. Now you know you're clear.
You 45, be a leader. Lead the way.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Lead the way. If you a leader, lead.
And talk to your person.
Yeah.
Like, see, the problem is we assume things or we come with our own agenda. And we have to oftentimes sit down and have full transparency as to what we're trying to do in life as well. Are we here for a short time and a good time, or we in this thing for the long haul?
Yeah.
So that's a conversation that he also need to have with this young lady. And depending on her response, then that's your answer. Because the chemistry and the feelings and everything is already there. He's already stated that. So that's not the problem. The problem is he needs some sort of reassurance. So the reassurance is going to come from you all having that real conversation between you and this young lady. So she's not no dummy and no goofy because she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know, you have to talk to your person to see what are we doing here from this point. Everything is going good. Where we going now?
And I wonder what type of conversations have they had, because I'm just looking at different things that he's saying. He said, I'm open to having another baby. He didn't mention marriage though. But I'm open to having another baby.
Yeah, we still playing.
So that's giving me it's just giving me a vibe that he may be the one. Like he's saying her. It may possibly
It's absolutely
Not wasting time.
It's everything, all of our thoughts go back to us.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on in
If
our
you
life
the
goes
man,
back
at what point
to
are you
us.
going to become the leader? At what point?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I've always told my brother, and I've always said this out loud. You know, once I got divorced, and I went through what I went through. Everybody goes through that whole phase of dating, right? You go through the whole phase, and then you figure it out, and you start telling yourself, "I'm gonna be honest with women from this day forth. I'm gonna say what I feel." If he's not saying what he feels, then that's the problem. You got to sit down with her and say, "Hey, listen, this is what's going on with me. This is what's going on with you. Where we going with this? What's the program?" And see where it goes from there. Yeah. And you could tell you got intuition. Everybody has intuition.
I don't know why I'm getting this vibe that he on bullshit.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm getting this vibe. Like he want to blame it on her. Like,
He got nothing to her. That's all.
Why you coming to her? Why you ain't coming to yourself to say what it is?
And the first thing about having a baby, that's you want to put a baby in her.
Yeah, why she want to be a baby mama?
Oh,
right.
Hello. You know, I'm sure. Well, I don't know because marriage isn't for everybody. Marriage is not the goal for every woman. Marriage is not the goal for every man. So whatever their dynamic is, again, they need to have a conversation of where they want to be. And that's just the bottom line.
Where the Lord
like
said,
we can't keep assuming.
When a man find up a wife, he find up a good thing.
Yes.
And married men live longer. But that's actual fact. That's an actual fact. Married men live longer. But I will say this. Hello. I will say this last thing. Everybody in your life is here for a reason, a season, or a lifetime.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, girl, that was so profound. I never heard that.
Why you being a jerk? You being September. You on your petty today. Why you being petty?
Listen.
Why are you doing this?
So then we
July petty. Cancer petty.
It's all petty.
I mean, her birthday is the same day as my mother, man.
It is.
Same
Oh,
day.
your
July
mama's
9th.
something else.
She's best. My mama.
So let me ask you this.
We only argue every other day.
Did we answer his question? Am I setting myself up for a heartbreak? Am I just trying the chemistry? Help me out. What should he do?
Get your shit together.
You should
Have a conversation.
Have clear communication and tell her how you
You
feel.
the man. Step up to the plate.
Yeah.
Say what you're supposed to say. Quit. You know, that's the problem, man. We so quick to lie and then lie and be full of bullshit. Stop bullshitting, man.
And if you know you on bullshit, don't waste that lady time.
Exactly.
Just move on.
Good BS, man. Say
All
what
right.
you need to
Well,
say.
motherfucker fly with Dedra.
All over the place.
He
want to be on the show.
Exactly
He
wanna be
wanted
on
to
the
give
show,
his
man.
opinion.
Yeah.
Ain't no wife like the one I got.
Shout out to our customers who brought us these beautiful.
Right. We
And I
wore
knew
it
we was
today.
gonna wear them somewhere, and we wore them here.
We wore them.
Yes,
See, that's
exclusive.
support. That's support.
Our celebrity customers gifted us these.
Love that. I love that. Listen, do we have a closing?
Yeah, I think we tested the opener today.
Okay.
Now we're gonna test the closing.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll be your girl, Mae.
And I'm Case.
All right, so we're gonna catch us next week.
Same time.
Same midlife, different
Crisis.
That's right. Let's go.